Pneumatics were introduced to VexIQ in the 2023-2024 season, VexIQ Full Volume. Since then, top teams have introduced pneumatics to their designs in unique, creative, and useful ways that have helped them excel beyond the rest. In this tutorial, I will show you how to use pneumatics, as well as some interesting ways you can use them on your robot. Section 1. Understanding pneumatics. Let's start by understanding your pneumatic kit components. First, this large gray box is called an air pump. You're only allowed to have one on your robot, and it pumps air to your solenoids in the middle of the match. Next, these strange-looking cubes are pneumatic solenoids. They control what pistons expand and contract, and they connect directly to the brain. You can have as many of these as you want on your robot. Next, these blue cylinders are called air tanks. They can store air during a match and can hold up to 30 psi. You can legally have 2 of these on your robot. Next, we have the part you've been waiting for, the pistons. These are the things that actually move. When air is moved through the piston, it will expand or retract. There are 2 sizes, large and small. You can have as many of these as you wish on your robot. Next, you have the pneumatic tubing. This is where air is transported. Mine is cut already, however, yours likely won't be cut. There is no limit to the amount of pneumatic tubing allowed. And last but not least, you have the fittings. The T-fitting will split tubing into 2 ways, and the straight fitting will allow you to connect 2 pieces of tubing together. You may use unlimited fittings on your robot. And now that we understand pneumatics, let's find out how they work and how we can construct them. Section 2. Constructing pneumatics. Pneumatic air cylinders expand and retract as air is pumped through them. In VexIQ, these cylinders are powered and controlled by a pneumatic solenoid. The pneumatic solenoid connects to your robot brain and to the air pump, allowing you to control cylinders and turn the air pump on and off mid-match. Now, let's find out how to construct pneumatics. All you'll need is your pneumatics kit, a robot brain, a battery, and a cord. Start by connecting a small cut of tubing to the air pump. Add a T-fitting on the end of this. On one side of the T-fitting, attach tubing that leads to an air tank. You can strap the air tank onto the air pump to be extra neat. Next, on the other end of the T-fitting, add tubing that leads to another T-fitting. Add 2 small lengths of tubing on the 2 ends that connect to the sensor holes of a pneumatic solenoid. On the left side of the solenoid, take a large cylinder and connect the A hole in the solenoid to the front of the cylinder like so. Then you connect the B to the back like so. Repeat this for the right side, but use a small cylinder this time. Once you have done this, plug the 3-wire from the air pump into the solenoid. Plug the solenoid into the brain using the cord, and you're ready to code. Section 3. Coding pneumatics. Open VexCodeIQ and start a new blocks project. Click Add a new device and select Pneumatic. Choose the port you plugged it into, and then click Done. First, drag a Set Pneumatic Pump to On block under the When Started hat block. Then, drag a When Brain Left button pressed hat block onto the workspace, and add 2 Set Pneumatic Cylinder 1 to Extend blocks below it. However, be sure to change the second block to Cylinder 2. Next, hold down or right-click the When Brain button pressed hat block and select Duplicate. Then, change the button to Right and change the blocks to Retract. Download your code and run the program. If the air pump turns on immediately, and the cylinders expand when the left arrow is pressed and retract when the right button is pressed, you have coded these pneumatics correctly. If not, here's a screenshot for you to check if anything is wrong. But in what ways can we use pneumatics on our robots? Section 4. Pneumatics on robots. Pneumatics have been and can be used in many different ways, one of the most common including PTOs. The slide PTO and piston PTO are the 2 most used PTOs requiring pneumatics. We will have a tutorial on PTOs in a month, or you can watch a different tutorial right now. Pneumatics have also commonly been used on claws and clamps this season, especially on the common 180 mech robot. And in the season VexIQ Full Volume, it was used to change the robot's height after the match began. This season, pneumatics were also used to open a trapdoor under a stack on the revolver robot to drop it onto the ground. Ever since they were introduced, pneumatics have made a significant difference on how robots are built and how matches are played. That is why it is important to learn about them and use them creatively. And that's a wrap on pneumatics. I hope you learned lots. As usual, remember to like and subscribe. It really helps us to create videos like this. Visit our website at highvoltagerobotics.org and join our Discord server. Link is in the description. In a month, we're learning about PTOs. Keep in touch so you don't miss it. This is Charlie from High Voltage Robotics, and thank you for watching.